Last time this happened, we saw the biggest drop in property market in 30 years. Pay attention because what's happening with lending rules could seriously impact your ability to buy a property. Now, APRA has swooped in with the new restriction on debt-to-income ratios that will change who can borrow and how much they can get approved for. This isn't just some minor policy change that will fade away. APRA is the big daddy who sets out rules for the banks. APRA's new rule targets something called high DTI loans. These are the loans where your cumulated debt exceeds 6 times of your income. Think about that for a second. If you make, say, 100K a year and your total debt will be more than 600K annually, you are in the danger zone. APRA isn't playing around with this change. They are estimating mortgage lending could drop by 10% in the short term. That's billions of dollars just suddenly vanished. What makes this particularly interesting is looking at what happens when regulators steps in like this. Markets with lots of high DTI borrowers historically get hit harder during economic downturn. With this new rule, they are only allowing 20% of the loan book to be high DTI. In 2021, 25% of the buyer were high DTI borrower, but today it's down to only 6% due to the high interest rate. They are basically trying to prevent a future crisis by tightening the belt now. So here's what gets personal for the buyers. This move effectively shrank the pool of quality buyers. When fewer people can qualify for mortgage, we typically see downward pressure on the price. Some people who thought they were approved might suddenly find themselves on the outside looking in. If you are a homeowner counting on property values continue to climb, you might want to reconsider your timeline. Last time when APRA steps in, the market corrects itself pretty heavily, but today's situation is very much different. We currently face a housing shortage in many areas which could offset some of the downward pressure. What's clear is that being proactive about your financial position has never been more important. Follow my channel.